Hello, my name is Nathan McLeod and I am the co-founder and head of product at Dolphin Flashcards. So over the last year or so, we've been building a product which we believe is going to fundamentally change how teachers think about their cohort and their class. So we've been talking to teachers and heads of departments and principals at some schools in the UK, and we've identified a problem. And the problem is this: teachers currently have no way to assess the baseline knowledge of their students and really understand it. So if a student doesn't fully understand and remember the baseline material that everything else builds on in subsequent lessons, then the students can't take very much from each lesson. And so this costs the teacher time, teacher contact time, because the teacher then has to spend time teaching information that could be learned by the students at home, and the teacher can spend less time actually clarifying misunderstandings. And so how has Dolphin Flashcards been built for teachers to solve this problem? Well, we do this by making it incredibly easy to create flashcards for students, and also by providing structured tools to make it easy for teachers to focus on the right things during revision.
Hi, I'm Jacob. I'm the founder and head of software at Dolphin Flashcards. Here you can see the flashcard page, which is where students go to learn flashcards. It's color-coded so students can see how they're doing and what they need to learn today. If we click on a flashcard set, we can see it gives a daily dose of what flashcards you need to learn today. And this uses spaced repetition to show you flashcards just to the point of forgetting it, rather than every flashcard all at once, to make learning more efficient and easier for students. You can also generate flashcards using AI, so teachers don't have to spend hours manually creating flashcards. So we type in the prompt and hit submit. Then we can scroll through the cards, we can update the prompt to fine-tune what cards are generated, and when we're ready, we can click create set. Finally, here you can see the dashboard page where students go to see how they're doing. It's gamified, so it uses streaks, it uses XP, it uses heat maps to keep students engaged. And Dolphin Flashcards is an online website, which means you can access it from any device, whether that's a laptop, whether that's a smartphone, whether that's a tablet. And so students can access it using school computers, but they can also access it at home using their own devices. Here you can see upcoming features which we're really excited about that we're releasing this summer. Teachers will be able to add students and flashcards to a shared folder, managing an entire topic in one place. And the really exciting thing is here, because once they add students to a shared folder, teachers can also visualize and understand the topics that students are weaker at. This then gives teachers the data to provide targeted revision or recap sessions, focusing on those topics that the class as a whole found difficult, rather than waiting for and marking test results. So the problem earlier about teachers not having a good idea about what their students know and don't know is solved by giving students a way to study flashcards that the teachers have created very quickly with AI, and giving teachers analytics into that learning, so that can inform the lessons, what they do and don't teach. So it can motivate students to use flashcards more, since their teacher will know what they've done.